Well, for the second week in a row, I'm going to be joined by a freshman forward. This time a little bit bigger than Colin Kane, Will Lebel, 6'4". Will, how are we doing today?
Not too bad, you?
Great, Will. So, exciting weekend for you last weekend. A 4-4 tie against St. Mary's on Saturday. You had your first collegiate goal. That feel pretty special.
Yeah, it definitely did. It was definitely a big weight coming off my shoulder, especially after a couple games, just being robbed and being shut down a bunch of times. But it felt pretty special, especially doing it with my line mates, Sards and Troy. It definitely felt really good.
Well, Will, you're from St. Bruno, Quebec. You probably had been skating when you were 1 or 2 years old. Who was your favorite team growing up?
Yeah, definitely. Growing up north, you lace up the skates as soon as you can run. So, but I definitely grew up watching Montreal Canadiens my entire life. As anybody that grows up in Montreal, you gotta be a fan. Otherwise, you can't really talk to other people.
So, Will, you played 2 years in the Eastern Hockey League before coming to Lake Forest. One with the New England Wolves, and then last year with the Walpole Express. You're 98 birth year, so you still could have played juniors for one more year. Talk about your process ending up here at Lake Forest.
Yeah, definitely. I played 1 year in New England right after a tough season in my senior year in high school after a couple injuries. But fortunately for me, I got trusted by Coach Strider in New England to really give me a lot of ice time and really give me my confidence back. And then I played in Walpole the second year where I really grew as a player with John Lounsbury. Really helped me develop and become the player I am today. But I decided to go to college just because I wanted to get things underway. You know, education is a big part of my family, and I really wanted to get things underway as well.
We're happy to have you. Let's go back to this Quebec thing. So there's one other player on the team from Quebec, Louis DeCourcy. He's also 6'4". I don't know if it's something up there in the water that you guys are drinking up there in Quebec. Maybe I got to hop up there or something. I could use a little bit of that. But did you know Louis coming here before? Not really. I know you guys met on the visit last year.
Yeah, I met him on the visit last year, but he's been great. I didn't really know him beforehand, but he's been great ever since we got here. He's been helping me with school and everything, and really guiding me to. He's a great student, so I'm just trying to follow his footsteps, really.
Well, one player you did know, well, not a player, the equipment manager, student equipment manager, Andrew Kluge, is telling me you guys have a little bit of connection. Kluge, obviously growing up in Florida, and he told me he's best friends with your cousins.
Yeah, that's right. My cousin, he's from Florida. He's moved there since he was really young, and he became best friends with Kluge. And as I was visiting them a couple times, I met Kluge and we hung out a couple times. So it was a pretty nice surprise last year when I came to visit. And Kluge was just sitting there, and I just surprised him. So it was really nice. It's really special to have him along here too.
Kluge, great guy. He's really good at sharpening those wheels. Let me tell you.
Not really.
But anyways, I've heard you had this stick ritual that you do before games. Reed Scahill, I think, was the first one that kind of questioned your stick ritual before the first game. But walk me through that.
Yeah, Reed's not a big fan, but. I like to cherish my stick. I like to treat it well, so it treats me back pretty well, and I think it paid off last weekend. So, I'll keep doing my thing, and if the guys think it's weird, then they can just keep that to themselves.
Is this a thing that's been going on for a while, or did you invent it within the last couple of years?
No, so actually, it's a funny thing. One of my teammates and one of my line mates in New England started doing it, Ethan Holmitz. And I was weirded as well when he started doing it, and then I started doing it, and I started scoring too, so I kind of picked it up from there, and I've just been doing it ever since.
Well, maybe Reed's not a fan of that. I don't know. Maybe Reed's not a fan of you in general. Maybe he's jealous of your good looks, because on this segment a lot this year, we've got best looking on the team, Will Lebel, just a freshman. Will, I'm not going to let you vote for yourself, even if you want to do. I don't know if you did. But who's the best looking on the team?
As you know, we got a great model on our team in Colin Kane, but I think I'm going to go with my fellow Frenchman, Louis DeCourcy. He's just a great-looking guy.
So if Louis is the best looking on the team, who's the biggest clown on the team?
Coming in, I had a great friend in Max Cavallini. He's been cracking me up ever since day one, but I got to go with Georgie. He knows every line and every movie and quotes him so well. He's always got a line for everything, so it's just hilarious, yeah.
So George Argyropoulos, Max Cavallini, I think we're on about the 5th or 6th episode now this season, and they've got it consistently every other week. We might have to have a showdown with them next week or something, determine who's the funniest. But anyways, well, you've played in a couple games now on the collegiate level. What's been the biggest adjustment from juniors to college?
It's definitely the time and space is a lot different, and the speed of the game as well. You don't have time to think or handle the puck too much. You got to make a play right away, and otherwise you got someone on your face all the time. So it's been a little adjustment at first. It was kind of hard to get in the beat and the rhythm of things, but now I think we're picking it up, and I think all the freshmen are, and it's really showing.
Well, Will, once again, congratulations on that goal against St. Mary's, and best luck moving forward.
All right, thanks for having me, Cam.